Reno is considered Mr. Inspired Pro. Delilah Doom has to be Ms. Inspired Pro.
Delilah Doom usually more of a happy-go-lucky kind of attitude. Now she seems to come out fired up, serious. Maybe we're seeing a change in Doom.
I gotta be honest, I love the music, being an 80s hairband guy myself.
8-person matchup, one fall to a finish. Falls count anywhere. This is going to be quite the encounter in this one. As we are underway, the Undefinable Championship, as we mentioned, the most competitive division in Inspire Pro. No male or female limitations, no weight class limitations. And now this is just breaking out here on the floor. Delilah Doom and Eli Everfly, who actually have been formed part of a team in the SoCal area as Team Doomfly. They're going to come charging here. Big time to the outside.
Double suicide dives by both Doom and Fly.
Jason, how, not just if you're Delilah Doom, but if you're any of these competitors, how do you compete in a match like this, you know, with this much stakes, but also with so many people in this contest?
I mean, you've got to keep your head on a swivel, as ironic as that is to say, because pins can come out of nowhere. It can be anybody pinning you. You can pin anybody. You don't have to focus just on Delilah Doom there. So keep your eyes open, get a pin where you can. I'd say try and get it as quickly as possible.
You know, Delilah Doom, this match came about because she said she would take on anyone and anyone, man, woman, cat at this point when you count Alley Cat. And she's got a wide variety of competitors here, including some people she knows, as we see here with Eli Everfly. Lands on his feet.
As you mentioned, pairing up as Doomfly out in Southern California.
Nicely done by Delilah. Oh, but Eli landing on his feet. Delilah Doom and Eli Everfly clearly having each other scouted in this contest as B-Boy.
One of them's going to need to leave, if not both of them.
B-Boy is not one to mess with.
No, as we mentioned, 20 years in this business, as we see Blackheart on the outside, but B-Boy, 20 years in this business, former CZW World Champion, trained by many, including...
Ooh! Double Tiger feint kick by the team of Doom and Everfly.
B-Boy trained by, you know, among others, former Ring of Honor World Champion, the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels.
Eli Everfly stringing together that Casadora into the stunner, as now Doom and Everfly still standing tall in the ring. Jenna Lynn gets rolled in. First we're seeing a Jenna Lynn, a Booker T trainee. Again, she's been another one of those competitors who's been, you know, for months here at Inspire Pro. She's been setting up the ring. Drives Delilah Doom hard into the mat, almost with a face buster.
Nice showing by the rookie.
Don't let her naivety sort of fool you. Jenna Lynn, a very serious competitor. Step up, Hurricane Rana by Jenna Lynn. As now Raisa Clark making her way into the ring as Jenna Lynn goes to the outside, takes down B-Boy. Jenna Lynn, a house of fire here in the early goings. This is somebody who I mentioned has been waiting to make a mark here in Inspire Pro Wrestling. This is her chance! Big DDT on Eli Everfly.
Clark making the best of her opportunities, and now up against the much taller Raisa Clark.
Raisa Clark, from all I get from her, what she's been saying in preparation of this contest, she means business. She is not going to take any prisoners here. This is her opportunity she's been waiting for here in Inspire Pro Wrestling. Oh, Raisa catches Jenna Lynn, powers her down into the mat.
Nice side suplex there by Clark.
Clark very much a powerhouse and a striker. We're going to have to see if that's going to be to her advantage. Obviously, I would think of all people, the least experience in this context would be Clark and Jenna Lynn. How are they going to fare against people like Delilah Doom?
Let's see the matchup here between Delilah Doom and Jenna Clark, or Raisa Clark.
Rocket Boy Wilson and B-Boy now in. Got a hold of Raisa. Trying to power up the team of B-Boy and Rocket Boy. Weren't able to get any of it. Was able to get B-Boy. I think Raisa, you know, is somebody who clearly strives for the best and thinks very highly of herself. Ooh, and now training here with Alley Cat. Alley Cat, I think one of the most demanded competitors to come back to Inspire Pro Wrestling. She really was making a name for herself for many years. As I said, went out to the Midwest, sort of grew her as a competitor, and now she's a whole new cat, whole new feline coming into play. As Risa Clark standing tall. Rocket Boy Wilson.
As you mentioned, yeah, Alley Cat, made a name for herself, started wrestling regularly for AEW, for Shimmer.
Keep an eye on Shotzi. Ooh, dives under. Shotzi Blackheart has made quite a name for herself in the last few years of independent wrestling. Rocket Boy Wilson now, there's those double knees rolled through.
Even made a brief appearance in Impact Wrestling.
Doom now in the ring, a champion. Rocket Boy stringing together some offense. Series of kicks. Delilah's got to figure out something if she wants to retain her title here. Rocket Boy sends Shotzi into the turnbuckle. Now with a hold of Doom, big back suplex. Very innovative is Rocket Boy, using his skateboarding techniques and taking that craft and putting it into the craft of professional wrestling. Look at that!
Nice springboard off the top rope using his ankles.
Into that rolling senton. Shotzi gets a shot to the gut. Rocket Boy in full control. There's a Gory Guerrero special here. Oh, and look at him cranking on the arms and the shoulders.
Wrenching on those shoulders, wrenching on the back.
Remember, one pinfall, one submission takes it. Oh, Delilah gets sidestepped, gets sent into Shotzi. Cradle now. Kick out by Doom. Rocket Boy sends Shotzi over. Northern Light suplex. I don't think he got all the power, so to speak, as he wanted. He got Shotzi over, but Alley Cat right in to break it up.
Action is fast and furious in this match. As scramble matches often are, especially when falls count anywhere.
Ooh, Alley Cat there with that senton. And a forearm shot to Jenna Lynn. Hip attack in the corner. Alley Cat starting to feel. Ooh!
Jeez, Jenna Lynn is a wrecking ball.
Just sent Jenna Lynn right into Rocket Boy.
I never seen Alley Cat more fired up in Inspire Pro Wrestling than right now. Think of the pussy pile driver. Rocket Boy. Ooh, big chops. Able to trick Rocket Boy there, sends him into the buckle. Big trip. Off the ropes. Big forearm right to the back of the head.
The last time we saw Alley Cat in Inspire Pro Wrestling was at the beginning of the year in that Battle Royal, that massive one at XC of Gold 5.
Oh, Shotzi now. Crucifix. Able to roll through on Alley Cat cover. Shotzi, ooh, big palm strike right to the face. Shotzi, quite the athlete. Extremely vicious competitor. There's a reason she's called the ballsy badass. Has Allie in a cravat. Allie sends her off. Nice roll through there by Shotzi Blackheart. Charges her into the corner. Sends her off. Done for clothesline. Super kick to the gut. Knee. Shotzi Blackheart asking, who's your daddy? Nice bulldog. And Shotzi also, it's important to know, has quite the rivalry with Delilah Doom in the Rise promotion up in Chicago. Shotzi, you gotta think, if she can win this matchup, gets a little one-up on Doom as well.
Yeah, Blackheart, a former Phoenix of Rise champion up there. And as you said, has built quite the rivalry with Delilah Doom.
Well, B-Boy comes Risa!
Huge,
hits her with a cutter.
Huge cutter there by B-Boy.
And now Rocket Boy scaling into the ring. And B-Boy catches him with a cutter again.
And a cutter from
Rocket Boy gets sent all the way to the outside. In comes Everfly.
Oh, sent Everfly up before hitting him with the cutter.
As you mentioned, B-Boy, a 20-year veteran. What would it be for him to win the undefinable championship here tonight?
Add to his long resume.
And talk about a shift going from Delilah Doom as champion to B-Boy as champion.
That's what the undefinable championship does, though.
Here's an intriguing matchup. Blackheart and B-Boy.
Oh, Oh no, you do not trade strikes with B-Boy, but Shotzi's not backing down. Look at Shotzi.
You see the look on the face of B-Boy? I don't think he knows.
Oh. B-Boy now sends her up. Shotzi Hurricanrana takes B-Boy down.
And now,
Comes
got him
charging.
queued up.
Oh!
Rolling Thunder by Blackheart.
Blackheart now got a hold of B-Boy. He's having a head scissors now. Looking to wear down on B-Boy in this contest. Keep an eye on Delilah Doom. Doom rolls in.
And now Doom's got the head scissors.
Eli was thinking the same thing.
It's a head scissor daisy chain.
Razor Clark. Jenna Lynn now in. And if one of these guys submit, then
Rocket Boy wants to get in on the action, but there's no room.
what's Rocket Boy thinking?
Oh, is he trying to? He did.
He's got them all in a grab.
He did it all. Got them all turned over. Oh, let's not forget Alley Cat now. Here she comes.
Oh, with that cat rake. Cat raking everybody. The claws are out. What's
Now-
Alley Cat got in mind here? Off the ropes. I think Alley Cat thinking better of that.
She just
I
call a
don't-
timeout.
Alley Cat normally not one to go to the air. I think she's second guessing herself. There we go. More her speed there, Alley Cat.
Simple but effective.
The old saying, work smarter, not harder.
But wait a minute, keep an eye on Shotzi. Shotzi,
Shotzi will go to the air.
top turnbuckle. Wiping out all the competition here on the floor.
It is a mass of bodies on the far side of the ring. Now Eli Everfly in the ring. What's he got in mind?
What's Eli thinking? Comes charging. Springs up to the top. Oh my God!
That corkscrew plancha off the top rope down to the floor. I mean, let's not forget, Eli Everfly, besides being a great competitor on the SoCal scene, was on Lucha Underground this season. So you know he knows a little Lucha Libre in him.
Everfly rolling B-Boy back into the ring now. Everfly looking to seize the opportunity here. Into the top turnbuckle. I think he was thinking maybe double stomp. Nice agility though by the Fly. B-Boy catches him. Uh-oh, no.
Got him up, looks like a tombstone.
Plants Everfly with that tombstone pile driver, but not going for a cover here. Jenna Lynn, big cross body. But B-Boy rolling down. I don't think there's been a single cover in this match even.
Not yet.
Ooh, there's that headbutt. Signature Alley Cat, Delilah Doom. These two have a bit of a history here in Inspire Pro Wrestling. Plants her with a crucifix driver.
Well, now here's the matchup: Doom and Blackheart.
Double knees. But Razor Clark now. He's got a hold of Shotzi. Choke slam. Rocket Boy sending Ryza to the outside. Disposing of Ryza Clark. What a shot there by Rocket Boy. You could hear that reverberate through the AFS cinema.
Climbing up the ropes to catch Everfly with that shot.
Everfly in dangerous predicament here on the top turnbuckle. What is...
This is going to end up being bad for somebody.
Oh my God!
Huge Frankensteiner off the top rope by Rocket Boy.
Rocket Boy looking to take advantage. Grabs a hold of Razor Clark.
Now he's got his skateboard deck out.
Scaling up the other side of the turnbuckle. Looking to nail something here on Ryza, who's in a dangerous predicament. Alley Cat trying to block. Doing his best to try to knock Alley Cat off, sends her off into the fray on the outside. Wait, oh my God! He may have just knocked Rocket Boy out right there.
Now he's trying to finish the job.
What is he doing? What is he doing?
All 8 competitors sprawled out on the floor on our side of the ring.
You know, I was about to say Rocket Boy was getting some momentum in this match, and then just like that, it's taken all away.
And with everybody, I mean, Falls Count Anywhere, you surprised somebody who didn't roll over and try to get a pin.
Doom is the only one to her feet, the champion, the only one standing. Oh, but wait, I don't think for long.
Doom looking to go take the air.
What is she thinking? Dives out onto Alley Cat, Shotzi, and Eli. Doom, oh, wait a minute, B-Boy. Oh, my Lord.
Now, that'll about do it for Everfly.
Oh.
And the Fly just got swatted. Doom comes charging, dive to the outside, Tornado DDT!
I think B-Boy's out. Doom planted B-Boy's head right in the concrete. And now,
Shotzi and Delilah Doom in the ring now. Delilah sends Shotzi out onto the apron. Forearm shot. Top turnbuckle goes Shotzi. She loves to go to the air. There's that senton! Plants her! Doom able to kick out, rolls through. She got it!
And your winner, and still undefinable champion, Delilah Doom!
How did Delilah Doom overcome that?
I'm speechless. That was
just in case what I'm saying is going over your head, because I can see you got as many teeth as you do brain cells, and I think I counted 5.
MJF is just digging his grave
better
here.
Than you, and you know it.
And we're underway. Nick Gage laying it in here to MJF in the early goings. I was going to say before I was rudely interrupted by MJF that Nick Gage, this challenge here, oh Jesus, this challenge here, it's not just if MJF can retain, it's if he can stay alive. Oh!
Leave it to MJF. I mean, you've got one of the most violent people ever in wrestling, and you managed to piss him off more.
MJF just kept digging and digging his own grave, and Nick Gage is going to make him pay for it.
But possibly, quite literally, digging his own grave.
You mentioned these two men, former CZW World Champions, but Nick Gage and MJF were very different in their reigns as champions. Nick Gage, you know, MJF did have one fact right. He is a convicted felon. He is a man who doesn't really give a damn who he hurts, who he maims. And now just biting here on MJF.
Gnawing at him.
It's already been taken all the way around the AFS Cinema here tonight.
Back over in the entrance rate. And now they finally get close to the ring.
If I'm the referee in this contest, I'm just letting this go.
For the sake of his health and well-being. Now we got the fans helping out with chairs.
Uh-oh. Little assist by one of the people in our front row.
We've said before, when you buy a ticket to Inspire Pro, you may end up being part of the action.
Gage now bringing this thing into the ring.
Then he goes back. He's back out. Oh, he's going under the ring. You know what that means. It's time for plunder.
Nick Gage is the master.
Is that a door?
Nick
Did he
Gage.
bring out a door?
Nick Gage. He will tear every part of this building apart to end MJF here.
I really hope they put out a deposit on this place. It may not be standing after tonight.
Gage now setting up MJF. He's got something dangerous in mind. Gage comes charging. Oh, putting a referee in the way. And that is exactly the kind of tactics that MJF used to win the Pure Prestige Championship in the first place. Exploit every opportunity, every chance he could get.
Using the distraction of the referee. And now looks like MJF wants to plant him through the door.
Looking to send Gage.
Instead sends him out of the ring.
Oh, and look at Dan the man on the floor here just putting the boots to Nick Gage.
Dan may die before tonight's over. We may want to start notifying Dan's next of kin.
And disposing of that wooden board there. I think if I'm MJF though, I'm doing exactly what he's doing right now. He needs to not make this a hardcore matchup. He needs to not make this Nick Gage's matchup.
He needs to keep Nick Gage on the mat, keep him down. As long as he does that, he might escape out of here with the Pure Prestige Championship, not to mention most of the blood in his body.
MJF in for a cover now. Only two. And now with control of the wrist lock.
Textbook wrist lock there by MJF.
Almost into a top key lock. MJF very much a submission specialist. He's finished off people with that that Friedman armbar special. Gage. But Gage is not going to go down just like this. Gage is a man I've seen bleed buckets. He's been lit on fire. MJF now in for a cover. Only two. But now still in full control here of Nick Gage.
It's going to take a lot more to get Nick Gage down for 3 seconds.
MJF full of ego, full of bravado.
I'm not sure MJF even knows who Jackie Fargo is.
MJF doesn't give a damn. MJF cares about MJF, and that's it. And Dan the Man can't be more happier because now, with MJF in Friends Under Corporate Contract, he has the Pure Prestige Championship. He has the power, so to speak. And Dan the Man is going to let MJF do whatever the hell he wants.
Well, we've talked about it before. We're not so sure who's in charge, whether it's Dan the Man or MJF.
MJF very much could be pulling the strings. Oh!
Nice side suplex by Gage.
And that's what Nick Gage does. He doesn't, try to work his way out of a hold. He's just going to slam you down into the mat. He's going to drop you on your head. There's the chance of MDK reign throughout the AFS Cinema. Gage in the corner with the chop. What could Nick Gage as Pure Prestige champion mean for this company? I don't see anyone taking that belt off Gage if he wins it tonight.
Massive blood loss. I mean, what do you? I mean,
Spine Buster. Only a 2 count though is MJF.
what a notion! If Nick Gage holds the top prize in Inspire Pro Wrestling, he may hold that title forever just because nobody wants to lose their life over it.
Oh, wait a minute. Gage now comes charging. There's that boot in the corner. Right on the money is now Gage. Going up to the second. And plants him with the elbow. This could be a cover. MJF just able to power out.
Gage with that vicious elbow off the second rope. And now, Gage coming up with his strategy.
It's eyeing up MJF now, coming charging. And we'll get the elbow up. MJF needing to stay in control here. Oh!
Oh, vicious stomp right on the arm.
Oh, but now going in for that, for a Fujiwara armbar here. Trying to wear down here on Nick Gage, and I think with that double stop, oh wait, cover! Only 2.
As much as I hate to say it, great strategy by the champion. Softening up the arm for that armbar.
Oh, Gage gets sent out to the floor. I think his back man hit that apron as well.
May have. Now you see Friedman in the ring.
Trying to get his wits about him.
Referee checking with him. At the same time, this is giving Nick Gage time to recover outside the ring, as you see him right there just in front of the ring apron.
Gage trying to rally this crowd behind him, getting back up onto the apron. But I gotta think that tumble out to the floor. Oh wait, Dan the Man with a hold of the foot, and a boot by Nick Gage. Ooh, and a knee by MJF.
Dan the Man doing his job.
Ooh, plants him with that pile driver. This could be it.
Nick Gage kicking out at 2.5. Dan the Man serving his purpose as a distraction.
MJF almost stole it right there. Trying to beg with our referee, but it was only 2. Wait, MJF calling for it. Wait, no, wait, now he's calling for the wooden board. Wanted to dispose of it before, but now I guess maybe he's thinking that he needs to put Nick Gage away.
All I can say is be careful what you wish for, young Mr. Friedman.
Oh, wait.
Now he's got a kendo stick.
Dan the Man just slipped in that kendo stick. Nick Gage up to his feet. Ooh, elbow.
Catches Friedman right in the mouth. And now
referee trying to get that kendo stick away from Nick Gage. Spear in the corner!
as I said, be careful what you wish for.
Cover! Wait till the man pull the referee out of the ring! And referee! Referee's kicking Dan the Man out from ringside.
Best move tonight. Dan the Man.
Oh, wait. No, Nick Gage is going to do the job for him. Oh, wait a minute. They're coming towards us.
Uh-oh.
If the referee kicking Dan the Man out wasn't enough.
Dan the Man tangled up in the chairs over to our right.
And now Nick Gage looking to finish off MJF here. Could he be thinking that choke breaker? A block and a thud to the eyes. Again, every shortcut in the book. Oh, wait a minute! Gage fixes it! I think he thought that was MJF. Low blow! Schoolboy! And MJF steals a victory over Nick Gage!
And your winner, and still
Inspire Pro Wrestling is back in the new year when we present New Ecstasy of Gold on Sunday, January 19th at the Blue Genie, located on 6100 Airport Boulevard in Austin, Texas. It's Daddy versus Stroke Daddy for the Pure Prestige Championship, when the champion, Ricky Starks, defends against the Inspire Pro Wrestling debut of Effie. Things are sure to get absolutely wild when Shag Nasty members Andy Dalton and Moonshine Mantell go head-to-head with the returning Mance Warner and his partner, Spider Nate Webb. And you are gonna want to be there live when the King of Texas comes back home to Austin and sets foot back in an Inspire Pro ring. ACH returns to take on the young gun Chandler Hopkins, Team Super Academia Zach Taylor, and the debuting Alex Zane. It's that time of year when the Lawless Darkness immunity is back up for grabs. Cody Lane, Ethan Price, Dmitry Alexandrov, Alabama, the debuting Blake Christian, and a mystery opponent vie for it in a special hardcore elimination match. Luigi Primo makes his first defense of the Inspire Pro Championship in triple threat action when he takes on ruthless Ryan Davidson and the returning Alley Cat. It is the return of Nick Gage to an Inspire Pro ring, and he's out for revenge 1 year in the making when he goes one-on-one with Jay Sirius. All of this and so much more still to be announced. Tickets are on sale now at InspireProWrestling.com. Get yours today and experience the history and the fury at the new Ecstasy of Gold.